And we're back. Wednesday rides a go. Will is out of lockdown. Me and Will riding up the cycle path towards Gowerton and then Gorseinen. Plan route today is somewhere between 80 and 100, isn't it?
It's a Strava route suggestion special.
So
I don't actually know where we're going.
I'm hoping Will loaded it onto maps because I forgot.
I do have it on maps actually. And I managed to reverse it, so we're all good.
So yeah, as you can see today, I'd say the weather forecast is ominous. Could rain, could be windy. At the moment it's dry, so yeah.
We should be back. Looking at BBC, it's like 5% chance of rain till midday. And we will avoid it.
I was just saying, hopefully the wind's behind us on the way back.
Yeah.
Right, let's get going. Okay, so what are we? 24 kilometers into today's ride. Just a little climb up to Pontebaran. Ticking over. It's quite nice to have some company after a 2-week lockdown. Unlucky if you're in England, sorry. Sorry, Dan. Okay, so for today's ride we're going to do either or with Will Munday. So I'm going to give Will 2 options. First thing that comes to his mind, he's got to answer it. No take backs. Question 1, Will. Felt or Cervelo?
Cervelo, easy.
Rubbish answer. Okay, question 2. Run or bike?
Oh, run.
Why?
Because I'm faster at it. Well, just about.
Fair enough. Okay, next question. Cheesecake or chocolate cake?
Shouldn't really have either. Cheesecake.
He's lying, you should have both. Okay, next one. High carb or high fat diet?
Periodising your nutrition depending on the needs of the exercise. So both.
You prepared for that one, I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't want to lie to the camera. 70.3 or Olympic distance?
Oh, it's a hard one.
Go on, first answer, go.
70.3.
Race in the UK or race abroad?
Oh, definitely abroad. No.
Green or red?
Red.
So, Will, how did the training for your ultra go?
There is no ultra. Well, there is this weekend. Hannah wants to do the marathon still, so I've been roped into doing that with her. So marathon on the weekend.
There is still an ultra. Right. Yeah, so Will is going to do an ultra this Sunday with his partner Hannah. Well, I say an ultra.
How's your marathon going?
My marathon was meant to be the Saturday, just before Wales went into lockdown. So unfortunately, I followed guidelines, so I couldn't get home to Sussex to do the marathon, which was a blessing in disguise, really. Because yeah, I went ahead. Yeah, so it's a blessing in disguise because actually the guy who won it went, I want to say like 2:44 with 2,000 meters of elevation, mainly off-road. So yeah, serious running. I was hoping for about 3:05 and thought that might be good enough for the top sort of 3 or 4, so I'm kind of glad I wasn't there. So my next goal on the horizon now is possibly a half marathon in December in on the Goodwood track in Chichester.
Not the Winter Grand Series on Zwift.
No, not doing the Grand Series anymore. I'm retired.
Yeah, I think I'm retiring.
My official retirement statement. So that's my next big goal. Hopefully going to try and run a little bit better than my best. Back where we started, cycling back up Clyde now, just dropped Will off on the seafront. It's going to be a little over 80k with, I think we're about sort of 1,200, 1,300 meters. So if you want elevation, come to South Wales. I'm currently participating in the Zwift Academy workouts. Yes, that consists of 5 bike workouts, 5 run workouts, and then a time trial on both the bike and the run. So I got to choose between a 20 or a 40k time trial on the bike, and then I've got to choose between a 5 or a 10k on the treadmill. All got to get that done now before the 23rd of December, I think it is, to complete the academy. I've tried to use it as a bit of fun really, so in terms of the workouts, some good workouts, VO2 max work, some threshold work, some endurance work. So I've sort of tried to implement it into my weekly schedule, give me a little bit of a focus. I haven't really used Zwift Run before, so it's a new experience using the foot pod. Still trying to get the calibration right so that the speed works. So I sort of failed a session yesterday, so I'm going to redo that session tomorrow. But yeah, I'm actually really enjoying it. This time of year it's all about sort of just getting fit, enjoying the training, getting out in the world, especially when the weather's good like this. So 3 hours on the bike, no rain, can't complain. So yeah, just gonna tick off those sessions, do the races, complete the academy, bit of fun because it's gonna hopefully get me to December in decent shape and racing a half marathon, which will be fun. But also into the new year and sort of fit, hopefully with some decent fitness, and then ready to start sort of a proper specific build up to some of my races for next year. 2020 has obviously been a bit of a up and down year with training, etc., and all the races pretty much being cancelled. So I'm hoping that 2021 really works out for us. So 2021 should be quite good. I've got quite a busy year planned, kind of copied and pasted it from this year really. So a few 70.3s, a couple of full distance. One of them that I'm going to do is obviously Kona in next October. What I'm going to do is hopefully do a video in the next few weeks, sort of outlining my next season's plans, some of my goals that I might have for those races, try and be quite transparent with how sort of ambitious I'm being with those races and my training and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, really hoping we get a nice solid year, because I think everyone's sort of still, even though we had a few races, I got Outlaw, a few others had a few other races, but I still think everyone's craving a good race. So hopefully next year goes well for everyone. Catch you next time.